Vic XL. And just like that, once again, it's on.
And just like that, once again, it's on What's Up World. It's your boy Vic XL. This is the Ridin Durty podcast, the Ridin Durty show, where we bridge the gap between hip hop and everyday life, giving you what's next right now. All right. I got to say one time for everybody on Facebook Live, all you guys who always check in, thank you for the check-in. I love you guys and I appreciate the love and support you give to the show and you give to the people that we bring forth on the show. All right, let's get into it. First thing I got to say is I got to introduce you to the amazing sponsors that make this show possible, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, I have an organic detox tea, which is 100% organic. All right, it contains 9 herbs that work together to allow the body to naturally cleanse itself of toxins. Unlike most detox teas, this one is safe to drink every day for as long as you like. Good health starts in the gut, and when you flush your body of toxins, it gives you the foundation of great health, okay? If you want to find out more about the organic detox tea by Dr. Miller, please give her a call at 410-231-8171. Again, the organic detox tea by Dr. Miller, and she can be reached at 410-231-8171. Give her a call and feel better, all right? Gotta say one time for WMR Music Group. WMR Music Group, they're a marketing and promotion company and branding company. If you're an artist out there and you're trying to get your career to the next level, okay, they can definitely help you by assisting you in some of the key components. Number one, they can, if you feel like you have a single and you want to get this single to the DJs across the world, they can definitely do it. They have a very extensive DJ list, which includes radio DJs, mixtape DJs, street DJs, as well as club DJs. Get your record played by some of the top DJs today. If you feel like you have a visual and you need it seen, they can get you on some of the greatest vlog sites, as well as television networks. All right. Now, if you feel like you have a story and you need your story told, they can put you in front of some of the hottest interviewers across the land, be it television, radio, or internet. Make sure you hit up WMRmedia.com and find out more about what WMR Research Group can do for you, okay? Again, that's WMR Research Group, all right? Definitely hit them up and start doing business with them and get your career to that next level. All right, I also got to say one time for Dr. Juice Cleanse. It's an all-natural cleanser that does great things for your body, like eliminate stress, slow down the aging process, remove mucus and toxins from your body, as well as help you lose up to 25 pounds in 10 days. If you want to find out more about this amazing product, you can by visiting www.drjuicecleanse.com. All right. Anytime you visit our amazing sponsors, make sure you mention Vic XL and the Ridin Durty Show and receive a discount on your initial purchase. Okay. All right. Now, today is Wednesday, April the 3rd. Got a few birthdays I want to send out. Got to say happy birthday to one of the founding members of the Tupac's Outlaws. Want to say happy birthday to my man Fatal Hussein. Fatal Hussein turns 42 years old today. Happy birthday to him. Got to say happy birthday to East Coast rapper Miss Young M.A. The Ooh rapper turns 27 years old today. Gotta say happy birthday to comedian extraordinaire Mr. Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy turns 57 years old today. And got to say happy birthday to comedian Aries Spears. Aries Spears turns 43 years old today. And always remember, if you follow any of these amazing artists on social media, make sure you check out some of their previous work or some of their new work. And that's a great birthday gift and a great way to show them that you're wishing them a happy birthday. All right, now, I got to let you know tomorrow is April the 4th, and tomorrow is National Vitamin C Day. Now, how to observe this day is get you some nice, delicious oranges, or pour up you a nice big glass of orange juice and drink up, feel healthy, and if you decide to participate on social media, make sure you hashtag National Vitamin C Day. All right, now let me flip over a little bit to a little hip-hop and celebrity news. It seems like Love and Hip-Hop reality star Molly Mall has been busted for human trafficking and having an endangered animal. So we're going to see how my man Molly Mall comes up out of this thing, but right now he is in a world of trouble. And gotta say one time to Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith, they are creating a new company that will have celebrities doing a lot of different challenges. Now, this stems from Will's show called The Bucket List. So him and Jada are now creating a show that will have celebrities doing challenges. I'm very, very interested in seeing how that turns out. All right, now, I gotta say, this president of ours, 45, is weird as hell. He has commented on the Jussie Smollett case by calling him the actor nobody ever heard of. What the hell is Donald Trump talking about? Donald, you've never heard of Empire. Shut your ass up. Because if you never heard of him, why are you even mentioning him? Why are you even mentioning him? Okay? Okay. All right. Gotta say one time, and congratulations to my man Nelly. Nelly has beat the sexual assault case that was brought before him in the UK after his accuser refused to cooperate. So one time for Nelly, and all I gotta say is, you artists out there, please, please be careful when dealing with these thotties. All right, now you know I mentioned that Eric Holder, the alleged murderer of Nipsey Hussle, was apprehended. Well, it seems like he's gearing up to use an insanity plea when it comes to Nipsey Hussle's death. I told you he was captured. He had made a phone call to an insane asylum, and he was parked in front of an insane asylum when they captured him. So he's gearing up to say he's crazy. And we know he's crazy as hell. We already knew that. We know that. But, hey, man, we're going to see how this thing works out. And, again, man, as we continue to talk about this Nipsey Hussle situation, there's a petition right now for the... there's a petition right now. Fans are signing a petition for Crenshaw and Slauson intersection to be renamed to Nipsey Hussle Way. So hopefully that thing definitely passes. All right. And last but not least, man, I got to say salute to my man Russell Westbrook. Last night he had an amazing triple-double against my Lakers. 20 points, 20 rebounds, and 20 assists. And he dedicated that performance to Nipsey Hussle. So one time for Russell Westbrook. And again, man, we still mourn the death of Nipsey Hussle. All right. All right, now I've let you know about celebrity news as well as celebrity birthdays. I let you know what to celebrate tomorrow and told you about the amazing sponsors we have that make this show possible. Now it's time for me to bring you guys what I like bringing you most, and that's the word on the street and the people that are definitely out there doing that thing. So tonight is no different than any other night on the Ridin Durty platform. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'd like to welcome to the show artist Rell Krew'sh. How you doing today, sir? And I know I messed up that last name.
Nah, you good. It's Krew'sh, Krewsh.
Rell Krew'sh. All right, how you doing, sir? I'm sorry about that. You know, sometimes this southern dialect takes over the tongue.
Nah, it's all good, man. I'm pretty good. How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. This southern weather, it's been, you know, it was cold 2 days ago. Now we're back to that good springtime weather, so I couldn't be doing any better. And I'm always excited when I got innovative people on the other line.
Oh, definitely. It's great to have you, man. Definitely.
All right, so let's start this journey. Let the world know where Rell is from and what made you decide to get into the music business.
Well, I've been doing music for about 23 years now, you know, basically just tapping in, you know, on every angle of music, you know, engineer-wise, composer-wise, you know, producer-wise. You know, I'm from New Jersey, by the way, you know, and it was just something that came to me. Like, I was born with this gift / talent. You know, I took it and ran with it. You know, I used to listen to, like, Michael Jackson when I was younger. I had a lot of, you know, people I looked up to in the business, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, it called me, you know, when I was younger. It called me, and I just took it and ran with it.
All right, now, other than Michael Jackson, who are some of the other artists that inspire you or that you looked up to during your journey in music?
I would have to say we got Michael Jackson, we have Jay-Z, Nas, Tupac. You know, those was, you know, the big inspirations for me in the music business. You know, we could take it to different levels of it, like Scarface. You know, today, you know, I got to roll with a couple of people that's good composers, good song makers, you know, because I like real music, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like music that gives me that feeling, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that real touch, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We could take it to, like, Drake, Future. You know, these are the people that make some decent, good music today. Jay-Z, of course, he's still making good music. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a couple of hit makers out there.
All right, now, what's it like growing up in Jersey? The one thing I've always liked about Jersey, there's been a diversity of sounds when it comes to the hip-hop artists out of Jersey. And there's been some legendary artists out of Jersey like Redman, Lords of the Underground, Queen Latifah, just to name a few. What's it like growing up in the shadows of those artists? And what's it like just in general being an artist out of Jersey?
It's very competitive. I would say very competitive. You know, everybody, you know, is their own bosses. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doing their own thing. You know, some people come together, but overall, it's a very competitive state. You know, everybody hungry, and they feel like, you know, everybody deserves to see Jersey on the map. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that really nobody ever seen besides Stretch, you know, Redman, like you say, you know what I'm saying, Rod Digger. You know, these people, you know, represent Jersey to the fullest, you know what I'm saying? And other than those people, you know, Jersey haven't got that shine that it deserves, you know what I'm saying? Like, different states had their spotlight, you know what I'm saying? New York just, you know, they had it, you know, early 90s, you know, the South, you know, made they shine. You know, the early 2000s, they, you know, start breaking out. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Jersey really never got that shine, you know, like we deserve. But like me, I like to look at myself like a universal type artist. You know, I don't like to limit myself, you know, by states, because at the end of the day, I make music for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's just not, you know, I'm not a limited artist, you know?
All right. Now, you mentioned like you're multidimensional because you do work in the studio as well as being an artist. What do you like more?
I love the creativity. I was always a co-producer, like when I first started. You know, I was always co-producing my music when I first started, you know, making music. You know, I created my own sound. Like, I never hopped in the studio and a producer had to create a sound for me. I was my own sound creator. So, like, at the end of the day, I love to actually create the music. You know, I like creating music. But also, I love to, like, if I had a big team, I could just fall back from the board, you know, the engineering board and the mixing board. I would, but I just sit there and tell them direct, like, exactly how I want everything to be, you know, and then I'll fade the black, you know what I'm saying?
Right. All right, now, being a producer and engineering, do you feel like your ears are the best when it comes to working on your own music, or is it sometimes better for you to get other ears and other opinions?
I definitely like to get other people to hear, you know, what I'm cooking, due to the fact that, you know, like, it's nothing like having extra ears around. You know, there's definitely nothing wrong with that, but sometimes I fall back for like a day or two, then go in on a producer level, like that producer, you know, professionalism, just to hear exactly what needs to be done to the work. Like, you know, so I have to break myself down to like, you know, 2-3 days as an artist, and then, you know, fall back like 2 days and jump on my producer wave. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but it's definitely good to get extra ears and to know exactly if I'm giving, you know, what the people deserve and what they want, you know?
Right. Now, when it comes to creating your sound, do you feel like you capture and bring that out better, or do you feel like other producers tend to capture and bring that out better?
Well, me personally, like I said before, like co-producer-wise, I will always have to tell a producer, you know, how I sound, and unless I have someone that's in a bigger position than me saying like, yo, I think you should try something different. This can be more, you know, you can tap into another creativity and you can get a good outcome out of it. You know, then I would be, you know, up to see what that's about. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, two great minds is always better than one. So if I got somebody on the side of me that's great, you know what I'm saying, as well as me, and we're going to make something happen.
Right. I can dig it. Now, you created your first album at age 15. What was that experience like being so young?
Well, at that time, you had, like, little Bow Wow out, you know, but me, I never listened to, like, kid music, you get me? So, like, I was always, like, into Jay-Z. That's, like, when the Dynasty hit. You know what I'm saying? I was a big Jay-Z fan. You know, the whole situation with Jay-Z and Nas was going back and forth. You know, I was in that era with them, and, you know, they was about 28, 29, 30 around that time. So, you know, I was definitely enhanced, you know, and, like, being 15, you know, on the streets, doing certain things out there, you know, misguided direction, I would say, but knowing exactly what you're doing, you know, it actually gave me that experience to hop on a record and talk about something. You know what I'm saying? And, like, just getting a whole album done at the age of 15 was, like, it was just, like, I couldn't stop. Like, from there, I took it and ran with it. Like, from that album, I never stopped. I never backed back from going into the studios since I made that first album. You know, I think it was like 15 songs. You know what I'm saying? Like 15 songs. I did 15 songs like less than a month, you know, and it was beautiful to me. And ever since then, I just couldn't stop. But
all right, now, what do you like more as an artist? Do you enjoy being on the stage more or being in the studio more?
Like, I would have to say a little bit of both, like a balance. I like it to be balanced, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it is about the material, the music. I want that to speak for itself. Like 20, 50 years from now, you know, I want, you know, my music to be spoken for itself. You know, people can go back and look on YouTube and see some, you know, shows, performances or whatever like that, you know, but it's nothing like that clean-cut record, you know what I'm saying? But I like a balance because I know some people like to see the movement. Like, majority of the people like to see the movement, and they like to see, you know, they like to be entertained, you know what I'm saying? So I will say I like it balanced, you know what I'm saying?
All right, now I definitely can get it. Now, we live in an era of hip-hop in 2019 where it seems like lyrics and content doesn't seem as important as it may or once was. How do you feel about that?
Now, okay, everybody likes music, in a different light. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like lyrical content, that's important. You know what I'm saying? That's very important to an artist, like a vocal artist, hip hop artist. That's important, especially you have a lot of people out here, you know what I'm saying, that's real hip hop artists, and they don't want to hear, what's normally taking place today, which I don't discredit what's taking today, because you have to learn how to, you can basically break your talent down to, like me personally, I'm going to take me as an example. I can jump on that wave if I choose to jump on that wave just to get people head bobbing because they don't like lyrical content. Like just, I call it a play record, you know what I'm saying? A play record, you know what I'm saying? But I believe lyrics is still very important more than a play record due to the fact that lyrical content breaks waves. It breaks waves. It always will last. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's a message. So you can always, if a person don't understand it today, and maybe when his mind or her mind is more developed, later on down the line, they will find that record that has a message, that has lyrics. You get what I'm saying?
Definitely, definitely. So at this point in your career, and I know how hard it is being an independent artist, what has been your most proudest moment to date as an artist?
My most proudest moment will be, like, that's the thing. I'm a very humble man. I really don't have like proud moments. Like, I just, like I be so focused that I can't even enjoy, moments. You know what I'm saying? I don't enjoy anything besides, making music and, chilling with my kids and, watching them grow. That's the only thing I'm really proud of is just making music. But other than that, I don't really have that type of emotion like that.
Okay, all right, I can get it. All right, then tell me what's been one of the hardest or most complicated parts when it comes to being an independent artist.
And there's a lot of, well, not a lot, but the most complicated part is, doing everything by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just everything. Like, if you don't have a creative mind to make the music happen, to make the marketing happen, to link up with the right people, to invest in yourself, you know what I'm saying? And if you ain't in the right state or right city to make, that current, you know what I'm saying, to break it with somebody else that had those connections, you can be shit out of luck. Just a town with no sources. You know what I'm saying? So it's very complicated, but I managed to get it done because, like I said, I've been doing music for like 23 years now. So, out of those 23 years, I've been learning not only the music but the business as well. So.
All right, I definitely completely understand that. So let's talk a little bit about this No Stress joint that we're going to play and working with KE on the track.
Okay. What you got for me?
All right, first of all, what's it like working with someone like KE?
Oh, KE, definitely. Like, I think KE is a talented producer. Like, his beat, like, right now I'm working on one of his records right now as we speak. Like, his beats it's you have to be professional to hop on his beats. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't be no amateur artist on that type of beat because that beat, it speaks to you, and when it speaks to you, you got to deliver that message back to it. You get what I'm saying? So, like, working on that type of beat definitely makes me feel more hungry, you know what I'm saying? More hungry, you know what I'm saying? And the No Stress record, that's coming out, like, I'd say about in the next 2 weeks. I shot the video for that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still looking to do business with KE, you know, on not just his record, but bringing him some other material, you know what I'm saying, to formulate, you know what I'm saying, a plan to win. You get what I'm saying? So that's what that's about.
All right. What's the concept behind the No Stress record?
No Stress record, it's like, if you having problems anywhere, like you can be having problems at work, you can be having relationship problems, any type of problems that you don't want to stress. Like, hopefully that record can be people's stress reliever. You get what I'm saying? Because actually, what made me do the record, you know, an ex-girlfriend of mine, she was stressing me out, and I was in my studio, she up there, you know, rah-rahing at the mouth, on, and I'm like, you know what? I checked on the beat, and I just said the hook. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, I got one. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, like, I got that record, I formulated that record due to, you know, my ex-girlfriend trying to stress me out, and I said no stress.
All right,
you know,
all right, I gotta ask. Once the record hits the platinum status, do you think she's gonna come back and want a little payout?
I ain't heard that. You said what?
Once No Stress goes platinum, do you think she's gonna come back and want a little payout for being the inspiration?
I'll pay out from where?
From you, saying that she inspired you to make this record.
her, you talking about her wanting to pay out?
Yeah.
I don't know about that one. Because, like, at the end of the day, like, she's still cool, though. We still good people. We still good friends. You know, like, if she ever needed me, I'll be there to help her anytime. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it is. Like, you know, I don't, like, when relationships don't go too well in my life, at the end of the day, if you can still be friends, like, that's something good. You know what I'm saying? That's something good out of it. Like, I try not to destroy, you know, something that once was a friendship before a relationship. Like, you should be able to go back into that friendship relationship zone if a relationship don't work out, depending on the severity of the situation. You know what I'm saying?
Understandable. So look, let's do this because it's about time for us to wrap this thing up. Before I have you introduce the record, let the people know how to find you when it comes to social media.
You can Google me at Rell Krew'sh. That's RellKrew'sh. You can Google me. You can look up Twitter, Krew'sh, Instagram, Krew'sh. That's KREWSH. You can go to Krewsh.com. That's KREWSH.com. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of things that I'm working on right now. I'm working on new projects, new singles. I'm working on a lot right now. You know what I'm saying? I like to look at it like the one-man band show, but at the end of the day, it's about networking. You know what I'm saying? Like, right now, I appreciate Vic, you know what I'm saying, having me on the radio today. I definitely appreciate this. You know what I'm saying? And you can just Google me. You'll find everything.
All right. And I got to ask, tell me about the name. How did the name come about? Your name.
Well, my name, like, it's really Krew'sh. Like, Krew'sh was first. That's KREWSHEW. Like, if I'm doing mixtape, my mixtape name is Krew'sh. Like, you know what I'm saying? Rell Krew'sh, that's more of like a song, more of an album writer. You know what I'm saying? Like, Krew'sh is more like, you know, I don't give a fuck. The record is going to be the record. Like, I don't give a fuck. Excuse my French. But, you know what I'm saying? But Krew'sh is more of like, you know, this is an album, a songwriter. You know what I'm saying? So it's diversity to it. You know what I'm saying? But Krew'sh it came first, and that name came about, you know, me being on the streets, doing what I do, you know, the lifestyle I was living and my music. You know what I'm saying? The music I was making at the time was just crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it goes for them bars. You know what I'm saying? My bars being just sick, crazy. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So look, let's close the show out by you introducing the record to the world.
All right, well, this record called No Stress. You'll find it on every platform in about a week or so. The video will be out as well. You, like I said, Google me, you know what I'm saying, and you'll find it. And it's called No Stress. I hope y'all enjoy it, you know what I'm saying, and stay tuned, you know what I'm saying, and I'll check y'all next time.
All right. Appreciate it, my G.
Definitely appreciate it, man. Definitely.
Her business to get me. Her focus on the damn part. I hop on my ride and push start. Money, 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 money. Focused on the money. 50, 100s, and 20s. Put it all in a rubber band. That fresh smell, that thick green. Goddamn, with that money, man. No stressing. I'm flexing. Cash checking. I check in at the West End and the Hamptons. I'm the best man. Check the syntax. It's anthrax. If you touch that, the best man to ever do. Hey, I wanna let you stress me out. Hey, I wanna let you stress me out. Hey, I wanna let you stress me out. Always get upset. Oh God, you disrespect. No stress. Hey, I wanna let you stress me out. Hey, I wanna let you stress me out. Hey, I wanna let you stress me out. Always get upset. Oh God, you disrespect. No stress. No stress. Hey, no stress. Hey, always get upset. Oh God. Busy getting life right. Money talk, I take flight. 240 horsepower car, goddamn car called midnight. Spent 20 bands, no stressing. Invest in my whole life, man. That cash then became bait. Flip it, I produce more. That cash then grew legs. Working double overtime, stay on the grind. I'ma take mine, no finish line, man. Give me mine. I'ma always shine, no change of mind. Talking so decline, yo, money expired. I just started, no stress, man, no stress, no stress. Hey, I wanna let you stress me out. Hey. I wanna let you stress me out. Hey, I wanna let you stress me out. Always get upset. Oh God, you disrespect. No stress. Hey, I wanna let you stress me out. Hey, I wanna let you stress me out. Hey, I wanna let you stress me out. Always get upset. Oh God, you disrespect. No stress. No stress. Hey, no stress. Hey, hey. Always get upset. Oh God, you disrespect. No stress.
That was my man Rell Krew'sh. The name of that joint was No Stress. Right here on the Ridin Durty Show. It's your boy Vic XL, man. Y'all have a great night. Peace.